Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is May and you're on House of Dems. Today I'm going to show you the things that I bought recently because I've been thinking of trying out polymer clay, and so I thought I'd buy a few things to see if I would really like it. And I saw these mugs with really nice figures of animals or little girls on it, and I said they look easy to do. So I went to my craft shop and I decided to buy a few things just to try them out. And the reason why I'm showing it to you is because if in case you will have the same kind of thought in your mind, then at least you know how much they cost and where you can buy them. And so in this video, that's what I'm going to show you. And in the succeeding videos, and hopefully I can show you how I use them. And so we shall start. So the first thing that I bought is this mat called Work and Bake clay mat, and it is made of silicone, and I bought this in Mesco near Alcabile. And so it says here that let's try to open it first. It says here that you can use the mat when you work on your clay, and after that you can just straight on put this inside the oven. So you have a work and bake mat, and as you can see it is glossy on both sides. Well, a little bit wrinkly now, but it'll flat out eventually because it's been inside this box for quite some time. And so so there it is. It's almost as big, even longer than in A4 size bond paper. And there is something at the back of this. Maybe these are just air bubbles, so when you just lay it out flat, it's eventually going to disappear. Right, so this is that mat, and I'm quite excited to use this. Okay, we'll see how it goes. There you go. And next, of course, I bought myself some clay, and these are Primo by Sculpey, and I've researched over the internet that it is one of those famous brands that are trustworthy to use. And this is polymer clay. It is different from air dried because you have to bake this to harden. And so I bought these basic colors, I think 7 of them. So I bought the red and the black, the white, the yellow, and the blue, and one blush color from Creative Craft. And so it says here that you know, at the back of these clay has numbers on it, and the first 2 numbers, they are the date of, the age of that clay. So I saw that it is 18, the first 2 numbers, so it was made in 2018. And so here I have 7 of these, and I am gonna work on them this weekend. And so they cost around 12.60, 12 dirhams and 60, available at Creative Craft and Mesco. And so these are my clays I want to start with. So just basic, I can just combine these, and I know that I can make different colors when you combine primary colors together and you add black and white. Okay, so I'll work on them on Saturday. So that's the thing with starting out new crafts. You don't really buy a whole lot. You buy just a few of them and see how it goes. And if you like it, then you can buy some more, including tools. And I believe you do need some pasta maker machine for this to flatten them out. But I'll just do that later on. I'll see. All right. And I saw these mini metal cutter, which I bought from Creative Craft. And there are a lot of cute figures in here, small ones. And I think it might look good as charms, little charms. And it is, I think, 1 inch thick. So you're supposed to put the it's like a cookie cutter. Supposed to put the clay inside, and then it would look like a cane, and then you just slice them, and then you bake them. I like this because there's a lot of really nice figures in there. You see some flowers and birds and dragonflies and the leaves. And what else have I got here? Stars. Yeah, I'm quite excited to use those. And then I also did see this at a Creative Craft store the other day, and these are silicon mold. And I think, oh no, sorry, I bought this from Daiso. Yeah, they are. It's 7 dirhams each of this mold, and so I like this because of the figures. I like the Eiffel Tower, and then the key and the tag and that stamp shape and perfume and half round circle. Yeah, I think that they also use this for resin. You pour the resin on them, which, well, not in the in the near future. I also would like to try resin making. So there, I like this Eiffel Tower and this shape, and that's a stamp and tag, perfume here, and like a half moon mold in here. Here there are some butterflies, okay, and perfume and the pearl drop shape, and that scallop circle, and the half moon here, and the key. So each one of these costs 7 dirhams at Daiso in Reef Mall. Okay. And I thought about buying just this to try it out because this is for slicing my clay, and since they're saying that I have to use sharp edge, so instead of buying the real the ones that are used, the slicer for the clay, I opted to go for this instead to try them out. And when I'm happy and satisfied with them, then maybe I can try the more expensive ones. But I guess this will have to do. Right. And next, I saw these also. I know this one. I saw this at Mesco, same shop that I bought most of this clay, and these are like petals actually. If I can, I thought when I saw this, hey, this looked like a teardrop. If I mold the clay in here, and then I'll have a daisy. These are like flower petals. So this is what I'm planning to do with this metal mold. Okay. What else have I got here? Oh, this one is my brad setter. I've always been wanting to buy this, and I initially had wanted to buy this at Amazon, and then I saw it at Creative Craft, and so it's a brad setter with a pokey tool at the end where you make the hole, and then the triangular shape at the back is where you flatten the brad. A brad is just some sort of a paper fastener. I use them to make notebooks, and also they can be in the central part of a flower that you want to attach. So you make a hole, and then you put the little brads on it. Let me show you very quickly these brads for those new crafter. Here it is. That's a brad, and it's the bigger one, and it's goldish, and you can buy this in it's very cheap. This is I think 350 dirhams. Okay, it has these legs that you have to split, and then they become fasteners on your paper. So the size of a thumbtacks box is where they're stored, and then they get sold at 350 dirhams. I bought these from Mesco, but they're also available in Al Kabail discount shop next to it. These shops are situated next to one another. These are the mini ones, the smaller brads, and I bought this from Creative Craft. So this one's 1890. They're colorful. This one is more neutral shade, neutral colors. So they go in all kinds of shapes and colors. Okay, you just press your brad like this, and it flattens them. Yep. And I've got a package today. I ordered this sometime maybe late August, and supposed to come August 3. And it arrived today from Hong Kong. I ordered it from Amazon, and guess what this is? I'm actually quite excited to use this. So it's a bit difficult to open. So let's go get a scissor. So I thought it was gonna come October 3, and it came today, and today is what? September 22. So here it is. I have one item inside, and this is it. Okay, that's just that, and a little note inside. There's a little thank you note from the seller. Okay, see it? Okay, thank you for your order. Yes, some guy from Hong Kong. So they usually attach this to the package. So let's open them. I'm quite excited. Let's how this is turning out. Well, actually, this is my stamp for House of Dems, so I don't need to keep printing them on the back. I can just stamp them. Let's try this out. So put these things aside, so we get a level surface, and try to stamp these. There you go. Ooh, that's too inky. Oh, alright, so that's my House of Them stamp. Okay, let's try again. That was very light pressure. So I guess this will clean up as soon. Well, the more you use it, and the more it gets cleaner, or probably with the stroke you use, and the pressure of the not the stroke, the pressure that you use when you stamp these. All right, so there you go. My very own handmade House of Them stamp. I gotta show this to my mother. Okay, so there you go. These are my holds for the day. I got something to show you guys. Okay. Right, I got a lot of friends who are bed spacer. So, when you're in a bed space, it's very important that you have a lot of storages, and this is what it is. So this is just a DIY, a small little canister that I made, and you can put something on the inside. I bought this canister for I think 3 dirhams at Day to Day at the Union Station. And this magnet, I bought these at Ace Hardware, and it's a very good magnet. And they cost I think 25 dirhams, 4 pieces, but it's very, very good magnet. It's very strong, and this is what you attach to your bed. I know that most of you guys, your bed is made up of aluminum. They could either be from IKEA that you buy them, and so you can stick this up very well. And here, I got this out. This is whiteboard sheet that I bought from Daiso. and some this magnet on the other side, and there's just the whiteboard where you can write whatever is inside your canister at the moment. And when you want to change the content, you can just erase them and write a new text on it. So easy does it. So you can put a lot of stuff inside here. I mean, small little stuff, I meant, of course. Maybe some bills or paper bills, you know, hairpins, whatever, small things. And yeah, I think this is helpful. You know, when you live in a bed space, you need a lot of storages for your stuff. People who live in bed spaces, they know what I'm talking about, because I got lots of friends who live in those. Right, so I hope it helped you, gave you an idea. There you go, my friends. These are all my hauls today, and wish me luck as I try my hand at polymer. So bye bye.